Barshens.
It's that time of the year, folks, where we
Christmas?
Not yet, Barry. That's next Thursday. Where we must appease the king of Plasticine. As many of you will already know, Eli Silverman, regular guest on the show, is the king of Plasticine.
All hail the king.
And this time of year, he demands fealty, and we have to perform this task of building whatever it is he wants out of Plasticine. He will then judge us, worthy or unworthy, and exalt his favourite. And if we fail, well, let's just say it doesn't do to fail.
We love the king of Plasticine.
We love the king of Plasticine, for we have no other choice. We are joined today by a friend of the show, Ryan, who, due to past transgressions...
You're right, sorry.
What?
Sorry.
I'm actually Barry.
For past transgressions, he must appease the king anew.
The king requests you fashion a duck in sunglasses.
The king has spoken, let us begin.
The duck has received a classical education.
God. Love Plasticine so much.
I love the horrible smell of it.
The duck has been fed well.
Right, we're looking for a well-fed, classically educated duck.
Is
That's
the duck,
Count Duckula, surely.
Is the duck swimming or is it on its legs?
Keep your eyes on the plasticine when you address the king. To answer you, irrelevant.
Oh, it's down to our own personal interpretation. For he is a kind king.
Do you want to see a full range of plumage then, or...?
The king tires of your petty questions. Get on with it.
Okay.
Knew we should have got the king of Play-Doh.
Forgotten what a duck looks like.
Plasticine doesn't smooth very well.
Oh, and his sunglasses as well. Any particular brand of sunglasses?
Don't push it.
It's quite nervous being watched by the king of Plasticine. That added pressure.
I feel there's a lot at stake.
I don't think I was even allowed Plasticine as a child.
You weren't allowed Plasticine. You're like the safest of all things.
Fear of eating it or something there.
Oh no, my duck has got horribly mutated. It looks like H.R. Giger's alien.
Getting the Plasticine sweats here, this is nervous.
Yeah, that's all right. I've brought it back from the brink. I think this may be a mallard.
Does a duck have ears?
Does a duck have ears?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Barry's making a cat, isn't he? Does a duck have ears? I feel more confident now.
I'm going to make a top hat for mine, just for added
There
Plasticine
are other
points.
reasons to be confident. Not just the ears, honestly.
Giving it a turban.
Oh my God, I've just looked at this Donald Duck.
The king is pleased with the progress of the three ducks in sunglasses.
I don't know if it gives me any bonus, but my duck is done. In sunglasses with complimentary top hat as spare, and also I'm going to put him by a puddle of water for more duck effect. And it's also on a silhouette of a man's genitalia. For added
That'll get bonus points, I dare say.
Yeah.
The king tires of watching you build ducks. Get a move on. Ow! Mutiny! Ow!
I'm trying to give him Matrix sunglasses.
Gone for swimming goggles apparently.
Oh, yeah. Peace of mind.
In case there's any chlorine in the duck pond today.
The king requests you to be finishing up your ducks now.
Quietly confident about that, but
Okay,
who knows?
10, 9, 8, be finishing ducks. 7, 6, 5. Really done now. This is it. 4, 3, 2. Plasticine down!
Sorry.
Tense moment.
Okay, so we'll come to you first, Barry.
Well, they've got the complimentary puddle of water there.
Yeah.
He's wearing a top hat, and basically this is a duck that's been battered, possibly fallen in curry, and like clipped its wings. So it's a little. Well,
So, just a question, Barry. Did the king ask for a puddle?
well, it's just more of a.
Did the king ask for a hat?
That's an
At a fucking
appliance.
cheeky angle?
Did the king ask for that?
No, sorry. My duck.
No,
Oh, looks
moving
more,
on, you lose, right.
looks more like a duck now.
These are the skills.
Underwater. Sticking his bum
Talk
up.
me through the design here.
I've given my duck wings, sunglasses as you asked for, my lord, and a little baby one.
And a little baby duck. Okay.
Family.
Now, the sunglasses do look more like flying goggles, which makes sense. Now, problem is the baby duck, because, as you know, the king needs a broodmare, and if this one's wasted already by giving birth... Over! The winner is Stuart's duck!
Thank you, my liege.
Nice sunglasses, nice streamlining, good beak.
What about the duck? The Lord has spoken.
Indeed.
For we are now at his mercy.
Robert Llewellyn, if you're watching, mate, and you want to, do this instead of scrap heap challenge.
Next time on Barshens, boring books.
Bishop's Waltham Market in bygone days was looked on with scant favour by the Winchester citizens, for it is mentioned in their records as to the greatest prejudice of the city. The town must have owed much of this prosperity to its roads. Lanes lead to Swanmore, Droxford, Upham and branch over the adjacent country.
Proper going for it, he's well in character.
Friends, Barshens, countrymen, we are very lucky in that today the King of Plasticine, Eli Silverman, has once again agreed to bless us with his royal presence.
All right, don't overdo it.
Barshens.
Today, for my pleasure, you'll be constructing a rocking horse possessed by the devil, being ridden by an old lady.
Nothing complicated then.
And just on a subheading, she spent some time in Taiwan in her youth. So if you can incorporate that, I'll be most pleased. In my magnanimity, I'll give you a tool each. These are hewn from the Royal Orchard.
Do they have jokes on them?
No jokes. I've banned humour in my kingdom, thank you. So here's a tool.
With Barshens.
Now you have 5 minutes in which to construct your masterpiece, after which time I shall judge.
So it's an old lady on a rocking horse.
She's been to Taiwan.
She's possessed, the rocking horse is possessed by a demon. If I don't see any demonic possession in the rocking horse, you're out. Your time starts now.
Right, I reckon we put a little communal bit of stuff in the middle and that we can take other colours if needed.
Oh, really?
Communal. I don't like this word.
Not communist. That's
Okay, good. Yes.
Right.
Give me the willy jeebies.
You don't want those.
The king is majorly hungover. You guys need to get your mould on.
I'm slightly worried I've made a face hugger by accident.
Does a horse have a tail? Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Horses are meant to be some of the most difficult things artistically. Yeah. They will say the worst things to draw horses and human feet.
What's going on down the end there?
We're just making that's a horse body.
Right.
Well, that's a very good cat, actually.
Barry, make sure you build in some space for demonic possession on that horse cat.
Oh, yeah. I was going to try and make a satanic sort of tail.
I'm sweating booze out my bloody pore holes.
I can smell something.
3 minutes!
Oh God, I haven't even started the old woman yet.
Start the old woman!
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
You rang?
Dare I ask, my liege, how long did the woman spend in Thailand?
It's Taiwan.
Oh dear.
So you might have just completely thrown it. Taiwan, she visited several times in her youth. On one of those times, she embarked on an ill-fated love affair with an employee from the Rangoon Club.
Will we get extra points for bringing that across in our structure?
Yes. Obviously. Well, I'm the king of Plasticine. What do you think I'm doing here?
Being a fucking dick.
Ooh.
1 minute! This is a shit microphone. It's a megaphone. Oh, God.
That's why it's a shit microphone.
The king has such a bad headache. We need to be finishing up now, chaps. 30 seconds.
I'm liking this one.
Plasticine down!
Oh, well, I'm happy.
Okay, well done, everybody. The king is pleased, superficially, but inside he feels like he's dying. Barry, let's start with you.
Well, she's got a lance on her arm because she had a nasty injury in her time in Asia, and they sort of burnt it in, so it's as one. So she can joust as well.
She's a cyborg old lady.
Yeah,
is she?
yeah, basically. And the devil has possessed the rocking horse into a slightly more of a mouse type character.
Turn.
With the demonic blue eyes.
The demonic armadillo.
Yeah,
Getting the demon.
yeah. One for a
The old lady looks more like some kind of toreador.
Time has been harsh on her. I gave her just a little bit of a green dyed hair.
Armadillo Toreador is an amazing name for a prog rock band.
Yes. What is connecting the armadillo rocking horse to the base?
The rocking bass. That's it. It does rock.
It seems
Look.
to have growths in between.
Oh, that's just a corn from the horse. You know,
A corn from the
yeah,
horse.
it's like a horse veruca. You know.
There's giant horse verrucas all up his backside.
just-
Great name for a
That's the possession. That's what the devil did to the horse. I'm very proud of it.
Well, you may be. Doesn't mean the king's pleased. Right, let's move on. Ryan?
Right, but you cannot deny that horse is demonic.
I'll deny that it's demonic. It just looks a bit messed up.
Yeah, but it's the neck is twizzled 180 degrees.
Ooh.
It's
The Exorcist effect.
It's the exorcist effect.
throwing up on the old lady. Big red.
Is that throwing up? It looks more
was
like a
licking
big
his arse.
demonic tongue.
It can be whatever you like, but either way, it's demonic.
And the old lady, care to explain the utter lack of care and detail spent on her?
I mean, she's at least trying to avoid the sick.
Yes, but really, you've blown your whole wad on the demonic horse. The old lady's really nothing more than an afterthought, really, there. Okay, moving on. So, Stuart?
I present for your pleasure, demonic rocking horse with old lady. So we've got the red eyes for demonic possession and also evil mouth, where possibly evil words will be spoken.
Yes.
We've got the lolly stick used as the rocking horse base.
More like skis.
That's true.
It's a skiing horse.
The power of Satan has flattened it. The old woman has blue rinse hair because she's old. She's also very cold and her boobs have gone blue as a result.
I'm totally hardening in the pant area. So,
Tremendous. This was the plan all along. And in her hand, for a snack, she has made herself a Taiwanese rice ball with sweet chilli sauce on it to keep her going, which is something she learnt in her youth.
very well done. You've incorporated all of the details that the king asked for, including the time in Taiwan, the demonic possession, the oldness and the femaleness of the old lady, which is, as I said, causing me pocket tightness. So very meticulous and detailed approach from Stuart there. But I can't help feeling it's missing some of the poetry. It's missing some of the nuance, the feel. And going down to the end, Barry, you've got feel coming out the wazoo. Look at that. A truly terrifying, mutilated rocking horse creature. Although no sexual attraction from the old lady. You know what displeases me, just on a general note, is the way you've all incorporated my moulding tool into the model itself. You know what? Cedar doesn't grow in the woods. It does, but they're not... Right, I'm displeased about that. Anyway, but seeing as all three of you did it, I can't really... With no further ado...
I like it more now.
Yes!
Oh, the cruelty! The cruelty, my lord!
This is it! This is the winner! Well done,
Wow.
Barry!
Thank you. I won something.
It's the derangement of the rocking horse really appealed to me, and also the absolute sort of naive purity of the malformed proto-legs connecting it to the rocking rails.
It was the
Like
horse
a-
verrucas, huh?
It was the horse verrucas that swung it for me.
Yeah.
So well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Barry, yes.
Was I even close?
You were nowhere near close. That was an abomination, and not in a good way. In a bad way.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Name 3 good abominations.
Well, there was the abomination I had for breakfast this morning. There was the abomination I ended up with last night after the ball. Good in a dirty way. And I'm not going to play your fucking game.
Yet you already have.
I've just decided, I've decided to abandon it. I'm the king of Plasticine, not the king of naming good abominations. That's for fucking sure. Right, I'm sweating.
Ladies and gentlemen, all salute for the king of Plasticine, Mr. Eli Silverman.
Hello.
All right.
My liege.
Don't get up or anything, only the fucking king, aren't I? So, good.
Can we de-salute now?
You can, yes, at ease, whatever. We've got a new contestant with us this week, Mr. Ashford. Don't clap him!
Sorry.
I'm the king, I get the claps. No giggling either.
Sorry, sir. My liege?
Yes, my liege, thank
Sorry,
you. Stuart knows how to do it, and he's probably going to win again.
Barshens.
This week, you shall be modelling half man, half lizard thing carrying a tray of dumplings.
Oh, God.
I'll give you a little bit of background colour. He is not happy with his lizard status, and also he is the host and founding member of a sort of trendy, pseudo-hipster urban birdwatching club.
Thank goodness I had that in mind anyway.
So let that inform you.
Here it is. We'll go for it. How many dumplings? Does it matter?
No, but it is dumplings plural.
Yeah.
Minimum 2, no maximum dumpling count.
Okay.
Would-be plasticine moulders ready?
Aye.
Is my timing, Surf, ready?
Yes!
I'd like to see the finger on the button. Good. Yeah, now you've fucked it.
Ready!
And you have 5 minutes, go!
Wow.
Right.
For some reason, I've decided to start with the bird watching part. That seems the least important.
That's quite a dangerous system, I think, but could yield the greatest reward.
What does a lizard look like?
What does a lizard
I might
look like?
I might just make a man and say it has the soul of a lizard.
Yeah.
I think it has to be quite literal. If not, you could just like do an interpretive dance or something.
Oh, that's true. No one wants to see that, do
No
they?
one wants to see that. Although, perhaps after the competition's over, Ash, you might care to join me in the antechamber.
Do all the first time...
Yes, it's perfectly normal and something you have to go through.
I'm going for the head first, as I feel these small details make or break.
It's very difficult to know where to put your time, isn't it?
I'm going for a dumpling finish.
Nice.
I had a hell of a curry last night.
What's the rules on sharing colour of...
You can share all you like. Won't help. See, the problem is, in traditional society...
Halfway through your time.
Oh, goodness me, that's ridiculous.
In traditional society, status is afforded to people sitting, so the king is very uncomfortable because he feels like his status has been diminished by the bad planning of this segment.
No, the king is out of shape and would like to sit down. Maybe a bit of exercise and a walk would be good for the king.
Anyone like some
I'm
yellow?
liking what I'm seeing, guys. You just need to be hurrying it up. When the plasticine goes down, that's the final.
1 minute.
Oh
1
my
minute to go.
cripes.
Be finishing now.
Do lizards have legs?
Yes.
Do lizards have
generally.
to have legs?
If a lizard doesn't have a leg, it is known as a snake.
Try and give it personality if you can't give it legs.
Although snakes have vestigial legs tucked under the skin at the back near their rectum. I have snakes in my harem. Sexy
30
snakes.
seconds.
Oh my.
30 seconds to go.
I shouldn't have given you that bit of stuff. I'm running out of colours now.
Oh, you made morph.
We need to be finishing off now, guys.
Oh no.
10 seconds.
I forgot.
This is going to be one of the best ones ever.
Oh yeah, I think I'm in.
Can I buy a bit of white?
Of course you can. I've already gone.
Thank you. 2, 1.
Plasticine now!
That was intense.
Okay.
Well, that was pretty intense.
Down to the wire for all of us,
Yeah.
I think.
I almost forgot the dumplings.
Oh.
I say to my girlfriend all the time, do not forget the dumplings.
We're going to go down the line and give you a chance to defend your creations. Coming to you first, Barry.
I've gone for like the Hulk Hogan style.
Why? How?
Because I'm a part-time wrestling fan. I thought
Yes.
I'd bring out the inner. I mean, that was supposed to be Hulk Hogan, but I ran out of yellow for the tash. I went straight for the tash, and I thought I'd just sort of get his cloak of hair, and I was going to do a bandana. But we've got the nice sort of tangerine tray, and these look like they're actually like parts of the reptile body, but they're actually
Those are
spare
spines.
dumplings.
Those are dumplings as
Yeah,
well.
it's
aren't
actually just a
Now
tail.
you say Hulk Hogan, I can clearly see.
Yeah,
That's
that's it. Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking Andre the Giant.
And
but
what are
no,
these
no, you said,
little?
There's paws, or whatever a lizard has. They have paws, claws.
Lizard paws.
Lizard
Yeah.
paws. Yeah.
Paws,
the
claws,
paws
toes.
are a mammalian
Okay.
feature,
Yeah.
and lizards have claws. But
He's ready to serve. though,
just to
look.
say, those don't look anything like either paws or claws. They look like little vestigial penises.
They're like little dumpling ones. aren't
Okay, I've seen enough, thank you. So, moving on to you, Stuart.
Well, I've gone for obviously the half man, half lizard physically, the forked tongue. There's sadness in his eyes as he is heartbroken by what he has become. Also, the dumplings are being served on a block of wood because he's in such a hideous hipster pain in the arse group for bird watching that it's gone over into his dumplings. So rather than a plate, it's just a plank of wood.
Ah,
he's
like
got
a
up there.
hipster restaurant.
Exactly, and rather than having one glove, he's gone the full one sleeve of a different colour to try and look more
Nice.
hipstery.
It's a strong entry, I'll have to say that. And the newcomer.
Well, this is Jerry. Say hi.
I'm not saying hello to your model.
Oh, sorry, I was speaking to Jerry.
Right.
I would never.
You wouldn't.
I would never.
You best not.
I won't.
Okay.
He's carrying his dumplings. He is very unhappy because his toupee has fallen backwards.
And he's got his binoculars there, you mentioned?
His binoculars, and you can say the bottom of binoculars are. He's got little lenses in them.
I like the lenses. Because from the top, it looks like he's wearing some kind of bra, which is giving me pant
He
tightening.
refuses to wear a bra because he will not be. He will
I'm
not
getting
conform.
a regal tenting. So don't call them binoculars. Just let's go back. What's that hanging round his neck?
Great big dugs.
Oh yes. The king is pleased.
I'm feeling confident after
You're feeling
my
confident?
victory last time.
Well, just before you, let's just
Come on now.
hold your royal horses. Barry,
Yep.
there's dumplings there.
Yeah. Two spare
There's
on the
a
back. like
man.
a carry case.
Yes. Now, the whole back is a bit of a mess, and somehow it makes me think of raisins. And the
He's pooed down his back.
the king, he no like raisins.
doesn't-
That's against you.
Stan Goodwell. Yeah.
Also, the fact that you don't know whether a lizard has a paw or a claw has obviously
It's got a paw and a claw.
informed the fact that you've made some
one of
kind
each.
of just flap.
Ah.
Useless flap
No.
at the back of a flat pancake with lizard tail with raisin nuggets.
Yeah, but
Just yeah. Don't say anything more. You make it worse.
that's fine. Yeah. Clearly a paw and a claw.
You done?
Yep.
Good.
yeah.
Okay. You're out of the court. You can go suck the king of Play-Doh's dick if you, if you like.
Tastes
Now,
like Play-Doh.
Stuart, it's very accomplished in a polished way. The dumplings are accentuated. The lizardiness, I feel, is lacking, and it has a sort of Tony Hart's morph kind of feel. Perhaps it's the colours you chose.
Well, I had no choice in the colour, unfortunately.
No.
I had to work with what I was given.
No.
But he has a lizard soul.
He has a sort of lizard's mouth, and you have done a forked tongue, and he does look like a right pont. So good, very good effort there. Moving on to our debutantes. The legs, they're more like an elephant's legs. I mean, I haven't seen any lizard with stumps like that on.
I've got nothing. Yeah, no, you're right. They're too fat, the legs.
The legs are too fat, but it has a lizard's tail. You've gone for the same basic design as Barry. See, Barry, if you just kept it simple at the back, like that, you know.
Yeah.
What's this sort of pancake monster?
Simple at the back, party at the front.
Yeah. The spare dumplings on his back.
I know they're I know what they're meant to be.
Oh, it's like a utility belt in the back.
Look, the more you speak, the less... Oh, you haven't won. I'll tell you that now. But coming back to Ash's efforts, he does look very unhappy. And also, as I said, you know, it does become tiresome judging people's plasticine efforts. If you put a bit of sex in, and you get the tent area tenting with some rigidness and some denim rubs, that's good.
Thank you.
So,
thank you so much.
Ash is the winner today.
Get in there.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
and
it
I'd
means a
like
lot.
to take this, put it in your silly face, and I rip you. I tear you. I hate raisins. Mummy, don't give me raisins. You pour the raisins out. I'm taking this to my chamber.
Thank you.
Wow. What the hell just happened?
He does look very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. Almost like a metaphor for the existential angst we all feel, and that I feel after I've on some.
Wow. Wow.
I'll go back a bit.
May we all please be upstanding for the King of Plasticine. We need to get a new anthem.
Barshens!
I'm the King of Plasticine. I have another challenge.
Yeah.
Today, you three will be modelling a dormouse.
Okay.
It's not just any dormouse, though. This is a dormouse who was expelled from the university position he held as a lecturer in the classics because he refused to use indeterminate gender pronouns.
So just a mouse then, or?
He's a homeless mouse. He's on hard times now. And so he is travelling the freight railways of America as what we like to call a hobo. He has a bindle. Really want to see a bindle, guys? That's a little clue for you, okay? He is making ends meet when he gets into towns by being a stripper. Want to see some sex as well, guys? Really want to see some sex today.
Okay, right, so...
I had prepared for this.
Coloration doesn't mind, but I'd like you to be fair. You're going to have to discuss that between yourselves as if you were some kind of court. And then you can come to me and I'll have to ratify anything. But,
Ratify, yeah.
It's a mouse. He's a dormouse. If I see any rat-like things...
What's the difference between a rat and a mouse, though, in terms of plasticine?
Use your imagination to picture a rat.
Right.
Now imagine a red line and another red line. Now imagine a mouse.
Done it.
Big tick.
Right, okay, got it.
And model.
Right, so...
I'm not too polite about this.
Yeah, I'll just take a slab of something to do the body out of, if that's all right. It doesn't really matter.
Now, is size important?
I've already said all I'm going to say.
Surly king today.
I have noticed, I don't believe this is actual plasticine. Is
it
there a
not? What
problem with the royal coffers?
I don't, purchase the plasticine myself, of course. If someone in the
It's Brexit Britain, everybody.
if someone in the hierarchy's been getting horrible knockoff, oily, bullshit plasticine knockoff crap from Dollar Tree,
Oh, what a rat. Eh?
Oh, look at that.
It's not bad, that.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be a rat.
What's this movie?
Tell you off, it's meant to be a mouse.
Oh, what a mouse.
This is all very exciting. What are you thinking, anyway? How
I'm
you
going for pants for my rat.
you've got to start thinking about the level of anthropomorphisation.
should be thinking
How would
about
he
that?
handle a bindle with his little mouse claws?
That's a good point.
Now we're at halfway, everyone.
How do I get across the stripper aspect?
Something I ask myself in my personal life. An awful lot.
I'd like a journey from thinking, it's a mouse. Oh, but he looks clever. He must be down on hard times. Yes, I can see his bindle. He is down on hard times. Ooh, he's a sexy mouse. Finish me off with a bit of sex, yeah?
My liege, how goes the war against the heathens of the Play-Doh kingdom?
Those salty fuckers must die.
Is that your official statement?
Yes, salty fuckers must die. Make Plasticine great again.
1 minute.
Okay. I really want to see the bindles.
Really got to see his bindles.
those? 36 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Stop!
Oh, I thought it was Batman.
The king is happy.
Very happy or
Yeah.
just happy?
We'll start with yours, Barry.
All right.
Which is this one,
Please,
yeah?
You said that it was sort of
Please
hobbling
explain.
along railway track. You can give it some elevation, doubles up as a ladder, which is quite good for getting out of sewers, sewer systems and all that stuff.
Why? Did mice live in sewer systems?
Sometimes, yeah. This one does.
It's more of a rat thing.
Oh yeah, I thought we're making
You've built a rat, haven't you? Yes.
So this is
One thing I said, no rats.
It's a sexy mouse because it's got like rose-petalled white underpants on.
I can see that.
Yeah, and also that's a bra that's draped across the tracks, and then that's also his Bilbo thing.
Right.
Carrying it like that, but yeah, he's got.
That
some,
looks like it's in an entirely different movie.
Well, that's lettuce, coal, bit of paper, some bubble gum.
Coal!
Yeah, 'cause every mouse needs to carry coal around.
I've got
But-
issues.
I know, but
I've got issues with this.
What about the game?
This
Oh, and
looks
that's
like
a mouse poo as
a
well. Sorry.
banappied mouse that is trying to commit suicide or whose nemesis has attached them to the rails. When I
No,
said
no.
they travel the rails in freight cars
Well, I couldn't do a freight car. I didn't have
with a
enough plasticine.
harmonica and
Well,
a bindle.
this is-
This, Barry, is an abomination. It looks like
It's got his
the
tuned up-
innards of an alien. It looks like an alien came down and took someone else's form, and this came out its anus.
Well,
Like a big splodgy.
but it's got bubble gum, lettuce,
I'd
coal,
pay
and
money for
paper.
that.
You know, it's got all the vital essentials. You can keep himself
And this
warm.
is its bra.
Yeah.
What's it full of? Rocks?
What? Well, it's a chicken
It's a
fillet.
rock-filled bra. Stuart, explain
And,
that.
there's a purple poo as well.
I know.
The poo, yeah. The mouse poo, yeah.
He's got a
Humans.
nappy on. How did the poo get out?
It's a thong, but like, you know. Have you ever tried to put a thong on a mouse?
That's an anti-tent.
Oh.
It's quite morbid. It looks like there's a dead mouse strewn on the tracks with a dirty, dough-filled bra. Right.
So this is a very depressed mouse. You can see it's put on weight and now has bad posture from years of sitting in chairs and reading classical books.
What's the hat saying?
The hat is its old mortarboard.
I see
it
that.
tries to wear in order to, you know, keep a little bit of dignity, but frankly, it just makes it look worse.
Just a tattered mortarboard. Do they call him the
Absolutely.
professor?
Yes.
They call him the professor on the train, don't they?
sarcastically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the
Here comes
professor's
the
drunk.
professor. The bindle. Now, see, he's not a practical mouse. You see, he taught the classics. So he attempted to attach the bindle to a stick, couldn't tie it. So he's just ended up with it on a bit of string. And he drags it behind him. And all that is in the bindle and now falling out is his tattered copy of the Iliad, the only book he has left. But most tragic of all is the conical Madonna-style bra
Yes.
he has fashioned out of toilet roll
Yes.
holders in a vain attempt to appeal to naughty sailors.
Yes! That's how you do a
Yeah,
naughty
that's-
mouse
that's
bra.
good, yeah.
Not this.
got
This
railway-
looks like white dog poo, Barry. I love these pointy tits on them. So, there is well sufficient tenting. Leaky Ken is in the house. So. Last but not least, Paul, if you would...
It may look the smallest of the bunch, but I promise you it packs a lot of character in. So, we have the mouse here. Look at the
colour.
eyes. Nose
colour.
there. Tears. He's got his little bindle on a stick. It's made of a handkerchief with blue spots. Now, you're asking, I know, where's the sex appeal?
Where's the sex?
If I just lift him over, he's got a little mankini on. So look, he's got a
Fucking
little
hell.
thong on.
Oh, that's
Well, there it goes round the back. So right near his tail nuts, right there.
Lovely.
And that little white thing there is a unmarked study paper from a student, and it will remain forever unmarked.
Poignant.
He holds on to it as a kind of, if he signs this one last sheet off, that's his whole career as professor over.
Poignant.
So he holds it dear to him. Whenever he feels like he's sucking too many sailors off, he'll always look at that research paper and go, yeah, but I was once a professor.
Backstory, love
All right,
it.
so
And can I just say,
Yeah.
it's the most accurate bindle of the lot, with the spots, like a spotted handkerchief, like a classic bindle.
Oh, right.
Now, it's a tough one this week. Let's start with you, Barry. Little,
This is good.
yeah, you can say that, can't you, about your own stuff? But it's not really for you to say.
The detail on the thong.
It's
man.
horrific. The thong looks like a nappy. The bra looks like desiccated old plastic bags full of manure. And the bindle.
It's well used.
It's dies. You're not a ratty anymore.
It makes it a better, to be fair, though.
Now, these two, very strong. Thank you for participating.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Both with the little memento mori of his ex-career, which I'm liking. Stuart's edging the sex with the pointy brassiere. The bindle looks a bit unformed, and I think the bindle was so important to me this week. I've been doing some research. I think it has to be Paul. Paul's the winner this week.
What?
That looks amazing.
This is a really nice little model. I love the tears. The coloration of the mouse speaks to me, and a very effective and realistic looking bindle. Well done, Paul. I still hate you, though. I mean,
All right,
that's
well, that's fair
clear.
Is that it?
Long live the king! The king wears it like a cape. Look, this is going to go real bad for you. Before I get into character, I'm just going to say
Are we
that.
filming? Is this on camera, the evidence that Eli's going to fix this so I don't win?
You could win if you just fucking enough of the...
Can the
Right.
king sit fucking down?
No, I'm coming in. And you have to rise.
All right, okay.
All right, give us a minute.